How's it going, everybody? This is what has happened to me in 7 months on a vegan diet. I have lost 50 pounds. I figured I'd make the video right now because 50 pounds is a nice solid number. You know, it's better than, 39 pounds. It's better than, it's better than 42 and a half pounds or whatever. 50 pounds is a nice solid number. It's like, okay, let's tell everybody everything that has happened with me. So, lost 50 pounds. I feel absolutely great. I still exercise the same, though I've actually, I'm actually better at exercising now than what I was before.
More energy.
I have way more energy. The only thing that we have changed is switch to a whole food plant-based diet. We're still over-the-road truckers. We still get lousy sleep. We still drive our butts off. We cook all of our food in here. Yes. And where's my book at? Okay, I strongly recommend. There you go. That light's kind of bright, isn't it? If you haven't read this book, I strongly recommend you reading this book. There are some recipes in here, but this book here will talk to you about how the scientifically proven to reverse coronary artery disease. Let's see if you can see this all right. I don't know. There it is. Go this way. That's kind of lousy. We should have looked at this beforehand. But anyways, in less than 3 years, you can see the difference from one side to the next. And that was strictly a whole foods plant-based diet. I do believe that that's one of Dr. Esselstyn's champion right there. I think his name was Dr. Crow. He was a doctor. Excuse me. His cholesterol before the heart attack was like 165, which is not bad at all. He was active. He wasn't overweight, and he has a heart attack. And he decided not to have surgery, and he just went to Dr. Esselstyn's plan of whole foods plant-based diet, and within 3 years he had cleared his artery out. All right, and you gotta know this too. That was happening throughout his entire body. Okay, so he cleared up his entire body. Okay, here, Christy. No exercise. Drives a truck all day. When she's done driving a truck, she's back here sitting and or sleeping. Lost 35 pounds just on diet alone. Just on whole foods plant-based diet. 35 pounds. All right. What else we got here? I gained muscle. Okay. Not only did I lose all that weight, but I gained muscle. I think a couple of videos ago, I showed an old video of me curling 85 pounds. About 2 years ago when I wasn't, on a whole food plant-based diet, and I showed you at my storage facility that I curled 95 pounds 3 times, no problem. Okay, and this has been going on too. This is my 26 pounds, 12 kilogram kettlebell. I used to do squats with this. I used to, a certain amount of sets, I would get up to 100 to 120 reps. Okay. I am now using my 44-pound, 26 kilogram. I wasn't sure if it was 26. I now do the same amount of reps with this. Okay, so I've gained strength. Okay. Okay, where are we at? Blood pressure. Blood pressure is outstanding. 7 months ago, even with all the exercising that I've been doing all my life. But because I have cardiovascular disease, and even though I was taking all the meds that I was taking, I still couldn't get my blood pressure in the good zone. Okay, it was like 139/80. Now on average, it's like 117, 118, 119, 120 over 74 over 80. Just really great numbers, beautiful numbers. Where are we at? Medication I used to take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 of them were designed to help lower my cholesterol. I'm going to talk to you more about that in a minute. Okay? Because, I was doing the chicken and the broccoli and the brown rice, no added extra salt. But I still had to take 3 different medications to help lower my cholesterol. And I think 2 of these is like blood pressure. I was taking blood pressure stuff and I still had lousy blood pressure. And I was exercising. I was actually more fit physically fit than most truckers out here. And now I'm way fitter than most truckers out here. Most people my age are not as fit as me. I'll put it that way. And anyways, this is what I'm currently taking. This is Lipitor. I was taking 80 of that. Now I'm taking 40. And this is niacin. This is over the counter. That's all I take now. And we're back. So, I should have had this handy. But this is all, 99.9% of everything that we've been eating has came out of this book. Right?
Yes.
And you would think to yourself, wow, you still got to take Lipitor when you've been eating this book right here? Yep. Unfortunately, I was born with a liver that produces huge, ridiculous, unheard of amount of cholesterol. I guess I'll get a little personal. I don't care. I'm trying to reach you people, so I want you to hear my story. Many of my family members did not make it over the age of 40. I think the only reason why I made it, because I had a heart attack back in 2005, 2004. It was mild. Yeah, of course, I'm alive. It's mild, right? No, mine was so mild that they couldn't see the damage on my heart. Okay, so I was like very lucky. But I think what helped me was my years of exercising. I love to exercise. I think that's the only thing that has kept me going up until, you know, this point.
You were actually working out when you had your heart attack too.
Yeah, I was actually working out, you know. And I didn't stop working out either. You know, I thought, but I did take an aspirin. I don't know. Don't get me started. It's a long story. But anyways, look, here, I spent a lot of time with this.
Very technical diagram.
It took me a while to put this together. I think it was about 2.5 minutes. Okay, so here's Earth. That's most of you watching this video. 99.9% of the population on Earth. If you were to eat everything like we have out of this book, you wouldn't be taking any medication for cholesterol whatsoever. And your cholesterol would probably be, probably 130. And your LDL cholesterol would probably be under 180. Mine is, my last test I took, what, 3 weeks ago? Something like that, 3 weeks ago, is 153 with 40 milligrams of Lipitor, okay? So, you see, there's only a small percentage of people on planet Earth, like myself, unfortunately, that have a liver like I have. Okay, so I just wanted to make that clear. I know that's kind of personal information, but I want to be absolutely completely honest with you. Okay, we're still working on I'm hoping maybe a few more months, you know, maybe my liver will give up, and you know, I don't know. I think it's a DNA thing. I don't know, man, but I'm hoping I can get down to at least a 20 milligram, you know. But
and get rid of the niacin too.
Yeah, and get rid of the niacin too. Matter of fact, I don't even know why I'm taking it at this point. I forgot what I've been taking it for so long. I forgot, you know, what it's for, what it does. Anyways, okay, I lied about medication. Okay, I actually do take a low dose of testosterone, and I've been taking this low dose of testosterone because my doctor basically said, you know, because I was like worried about taking it. I heard if you take testosterone, doctor, that your body will actually stop producing its own testosterone. And my doctor was like, you know how doctors can be, well, the problem is your body's not making enough right now, so you need this in order to function better. Oh, okay, all right. So I started taking it. It's just a low dose, but for the first time in like this 7 years that I've been taking testosterone, my last test showed that my testosterone went up. I mean, so the first time ever since taking that, my testosterone levels went up. So my doctor is actually contemplating right now. He wants to see what my next numbers are, if he's gonna maybe give me even a lower dose than what I'm already taking, or maybe take me off of it. But I think I don't know. I think I heard once you start taking testosterone, you can't stop taking it anymore. But anyways, I'm not worried about the testosterone so much. I'm worried about the cholesterol more than anything else.
If I remember correctly, in one of the many things that we've been learning about,
yeah,
you can get taken off with the testosterone and be fine.
Okay,
be on a whole foods plant-based diet.
Okay, I hope that's solid information that you're saying right there, because you know we're working on it. You know, I'll do another video in a few months to see how we're doing on medications. Excuse me. And to see, and I'll show you from time to time that I can still lift the same amount of weight, like I did in my last video or two or whatever. All right, so where are we at? Show my medication, testosterone, got little notes over here. Blood pressure, gained muscle, Chrissy lost weight, I lost weight. So I guess that's pretty much it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is there anything? Can you think of anything we can really talk about? I've walked. Let's see, 4, 8. I've walked 11 miles in 3 days. I mean, my energy is just through the roof. I mean,
and you sleep better too.
I sleep better too. And sometimes I have bad nights of sleep because of the road conditions out here. You know, Christy, you know, she's trying to take grandma off the road. Boom, 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 boom. You know, and I'm back here. What's going on up front there? You know how she could be. You know. And even on nights that I don't get good sleep, but because of the food that I'm eating, my energy level is through the roof. I still work out. I work out on 5 hours of sleep. Drive all day. All the food that we eat, we cook in the truck right here with just a rice cooker.
Yep.
You want to change your life? You really want to? I don't have to worry about weight anymore. I'm never going to gain that weight back ever again.
Nope. And you can eat all you want.
You can eat all you want. Now come on now. Be real now. You know, don't go like, well, I'm going to test this out, man. I'm going to get as much as I'm going to keep going. You know, when you get full, and you're satisfied and you're done, stop eating, all right? And you will lose weight. And you know, if you really try to eat as much as you can, maybe your weight loss will be slow, right? But you're going to lose weight. But what's more important than anything else is what's going on inside. What's going on inside? I just thought about what I wanted to talk about.
I didn't. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, you caught that one too.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you have cardiovascular disease, like I said, it's everywhere. It's in your feet. It's in your butt. It's in your legs. It's in your heart. It's in your brain. Okay?
Anywhere where you have blood vessels, that's where it's at.
And it's also where Mr. Happy is at. That's what I wanted to talk about. I'm going to try to keep this as G-rated as possible. But, you know, 7 months ago, you know, we thought everything was okay. You know, we didn't have no complaints, did we? No. Everything was good in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Guys, and this is for girls too. I'm going to talk about girls. I should say women. I'm 25 again. All right? Mr. Happy is 25 again. All right? The first sign of you having some kind of cardiovascular disease, which I didn't experience, but a lot of times it is the first sign, is when Mr. Happy is not functioning correctly. That's the first sign that you got something going on here, which means you have something going on through your entire body. All right? You know, I showed you this, I talked about Jim Crow, how it took him 3 years to clear his cardiovascular disease. Look, 3 weeks. That's the wrong book.
The other one.
In 3 weeks. Let's see if I can find the picture real quick. Hang in there. Look at this. 3 weeks on a whole foods plant-based diet. Right here. This one right here. All right. 3 weeks on a whole food plant-based diet. There is a clear, significant increase in blood flow. Okay? 3 weeks. 3 weeks. A whole food plant-based diet is so powerful. It's crazy. All right? The health crisis that is going on in this country right now could end in a month's time if we all switch to a whole food plant-based diet. Meat, dairy, and eggs, processed foods, fried foods is horrible for the human consumption. It's horrible. I mean, take your pick. Take your pick on Netflix. You don't believe me? Take your pick on Netflix. What do we got, honey? We got Forks Over Knives. We got Cowspiracy. We got Earthlings. Well, Earthlings is on YouTube. You can go to Earthlings right now and watch that on YouTube. What else we got? We got Fed Up. We got, take your pick. There's like, she's gonna look it up real quick. Take your pick. Yeah, I mean, you don't believe what I'm saying, take your pick. There's like 7 or 8 documentaries on Netflix that you can go watch right now. Okay? 7 months, vegan. Medication's down, blood pressure's down, muscles up, body weight's down. I mean, blood flow is good. You know what I'm saying?
Your body will repair itself when it's fed the correct things. If you eat a bunch of junk food, your body is going to be junk.
Yeah, it's so true. It's so true. Oh, I almost forgot. Ladies, same with you. If the blood flow in your area down there is good, you're going to be more sensitive. Your time in the bedroom with your man or your woman these days is going to be better. Simple as that. Simple as that. How do we know that? Because we've experienced it 7 months now.
And everything starts happening right away too.
Oh yeah,
you start seeing signs. I mean, the longer you go, the better everything's going to be.
It just gets better and better.
You can start seeing signs right away. It might be small little signs at first, but it just keeps going and going and going, and everything just gets better and better and better and better.
I've said this before. We're turning off the bad genes, and we're turning on the good genes. It's amazing. It's totally awesome. We love the food we eat. The actual thought of going back to eating the old way is disgusting to us, because that kind of food is involved with cruelty, death, hatred. I mean, it's just a death of Americans. I mean, 500,000 people this year is going to have the top part of their chest sawed open, their chest opened up, their heart exposed, veins taken from their legs and put on their heart in what's called a bypass surgery. That's just alone. I mean, how many stents are going to be put in? By the way, I don't think I said it. I had a stent put in back in 2005. 2004. Yeah. So I mean, it's just insane, people. I don't know what else to say. We don't miss the old food. We absolutely don't miss it. I would never eat that way ever again. It's just like with cigarettes. I've never smoked. I would never smoke. It's horrible for you. I would never eat that food ever again. It's horrible for you. It's a slow form of poison. It's a slow form of poison. Get away from that shit. Okay, I just thought about this. This always gets brought up with people that are not vegans. They for some reason, they think it costs a lot to go vegan. Like, the foods that we eat are way more expensive than the foods that you eat.
Let me stop you real quick. It's not just vegan, it's whole food plant-based diet.
Whole food plant-based diet. Yeah. Vegan can mean French fries.
Yes.
That's going to kill you. You know. It's vegan because it doesn't have any animal products in it. What we were talking about is being plant pure. A whole foods plant-based diet, plant pure.
Yes.
Okay. I would say the cost is probably cheaper in the long run. Maybe the cost is about the same, because a bag of beans and a pound of steak. That beans is a lot more food, and it's like $1.50, and that steak's like $6-7.
In some cases, like $12, depending on what type you get.
Yeah. So Christy mentioned a good thing. Look how much money I'm saving right here. Think about that. Think about the doctor appointments that I won't have to go to as much. I used to go to a doctor appointment about every 3 months. Yeah. And like once, I probably still have to go once a year to my cardiologist. That's usually like standard, But who knows what's going to happen with that? You know what I mean? That could become less and less too. I'm looking forward to the next scan to see what's going on in here. It took Jim Crow, close to 3 years. So, I don't know how well, by the way, because my LDL cholesterol is not in the heart attack proof zone. My LDL was still 105, which is good compared to the typical American, but it's not ideal as what, Dr. Esselstyn wants. He wants it like below 90 or 80 or something like that. So, but, just the money that you're going to save alone, and the energy you're going to have and how you're going to feel. And I mean, it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it, Yep. All right. I really hope that all of you that watch this share this with a loved one, share this with somebody, because this is real. This is what happened with me and us, but primarily me, because I'm the one with the cardiovascular disease. But I'm still in better shape than any trucker out there my age, and I'll challenge you to that. That's right. Now don't go train hard for 6 months and then challenge me. I'm saying right now. All right? I'll get a load wherever you're at. All right? We'll do some endurance training. All right, and see if you can last with me. You ain't gonna make it. Please share this with somebody, anybody. We are truck drivers, as you know, over the road. We get lousy sleep. We drive all day. We're tired. We're wore out. Well, not as much anymore. But what I'm trying to say is, look what we did. We're in the toughest jobs out there, you know. This is the worst business for your health that I've said a million times. And look what we did.